Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's craft. I'll be showing you how to make some inspirational jewelry, so let's get to it. Alright, so for the inspirational bracelets, you would have gotten in your craft bags these little message charms like this and 2 quartz. Alright, and it's long enough that you could do a fairly short style necklace if you wanted to. I do not recommend with this particular cord making it like a choker size one. I just wouldn't recommend it. I'm just not a fan of anything too close to the neck to begin with, so you could actually make it fairly long so it could actually just fit over your head if you want to do a necklace instead of a bracelet. But for the first tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do a bracelet. So basically what I'm going to do is, instead of just threading this through, which you could, I'm actually going to take my cord and have it like this, and I'm going to cut it. So now I took that one cord and made it into 2. And I'm going to thread one side through the loop, like so, and once again making sure the ends are even on there, as even as possible. And then I'm going to tie a knot right there. So I'm going to loop, like so. You could double knot it if you want. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm just threading one side through, make sure it's even, pull. Since it's even there, I'm going to take this and knot. So just loop, so I have my 2 knots on that side, and so this will fit over your wrist like so. And then right here is where I'm going to do something. Now, if you wanted to, you could give these a little twist together. That's not what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to basically get these 2 ends, and I'm going to tie a knot. About halfway down. And I might double knot just for a little bit of added security. Make sure you get that knot right where that first one was. And once again, about halfway in between on that side, I'm going to do a knot. Alright, so you have the base for your bracelet, and you have the backing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a pull cord. So I'm going to trim these ends, and I'm going to save these ends because I'm going to use them to do my pull cord. Now you could adjust the placement where you put those knots depending on the size of your wrist. So for me, when I did it this way, about halfway down made sense because I want the excess there, and I'm going to do the pull cord right there. But you could adjust that. So if you didn't want it halfway down the knot, you could do it closer if your wrist is smaller or further along. All right, and to do the pull cord, what you're going to do is you're going to get these 2 here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So you have one going one way, one going the other, and you're going to get your excess here. And you're going to tie a little knot. Let's see if I can. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a loop like so. So the loop is going around both strands at the same time. So after that first initial knot, you're just going to make a loop, pull. I'm going to do the same thing here. So you're going to make a loop around both strands, wrap that around, and how many loops you do depends on how long your strand is, and you could use even more and just keep going. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to be able to pull to adjust it. Now if you notice it's coming undone even after you do it, you could add a dab of like fabric glue right there so it won't slip. I think that's all I could do with these strands because mine was a little bit shorter because I gave myself a little extra room. A final knot there. Now I'll just trim those. But essentially, if you wanted to do more, now this is a bit of excess. I cut off a longer strand just for demonstration purposes. So you would do the 2 strands going in opposite directions. You're just going to get the excess that you cut off, or you can take a little bit of excess from your second strand cord. You're just going to just tie a little knot, and it doesn't have to be super tight. And then you're just going to loop. So you're going to get this loop around both at the same time. And then pull. And then you're going to do it on the opposite. You're going to pull that little loop that you made all the way up. And you're just going to keep going. Actually, I think that's good enough. So this is what it looks like. And then you're just going to get your last bits. You're just going to tie a little knot. Maybe tie a second knot if you want it for a little added security. And like I said, you could add a dab of like fabric glue, or I think even regular glue might work as long as you make it dry. You don't want to soak it all the way through because you want these to be able to move when you adjust it. Now trim the excess. Right, so now you can adjust your own bracelet. With the knots there, it won't slip off. And so then when you want to wear it, you just slide your hand through. Give both sides a pull like that. And then you have it, your bracelet. All right, now real quick, I'm just going to show you how you can do a necklace. Basically, you get your charm like so, and you have the holes on either side. So you're just going to thread it through. So what you want to do is you want to go down on the one side, pull it through, and then go up on the other. Once that's threaded through, you're going to get your other end so that they're even, and you're just going to pull your charm until it's about midway through. So you want it to be as center as possible. Still a little way to go. All right. Now with that about halfway through, what you could do is take that end, go back in, and make a little bit of a knot. So where that loop nail is, you're just going to go through. So now you knotted it there. And you're going to do the same on the other side. So if the thread's coming up, you're going to go through the back that time. Like that. Through that loop again, you're going to push your cord. And then at the very top, you're just going to knot it. Make sure you give yourself enough thread here, enough cord rather, so that this could just slide on your head. I'm just going to knot it. I'm going to do a second one. I'm going to trim those down just a little bit. There you go, you have a necklace. And so there you go, you have your inspirational bracelet and necklace, or you can make 2 necklaces with the cords if you prefer and do the layer look. But have fun with this one and experiment with different styles. I hope you enjoy, and until next time, stay well. Goodbye.